guys, it's Jay. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a continuation of Dream Daddy. We're gonna finish this game soon. I promise. I'm just doing a little bit of extra in between the Dream Daddy episodes so you don't get tired of the same thing, you know? I hope you guys are enjoying the different types of videos that I'm throwing out there, and because I'm really enjoying them. I really am. Even if they are silly challenge videos, it's a different type of video. And I'm enjoying it. And I hope you guys are too. Now, let's get into this. Smile as often as you can. It will make others around you feel more comfortable. Sleep is important. Make sure you're getting enough. Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? Ah! I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What? It totally thundered when he came up. What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to repeat the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. Turn around. Ah, I guessed it right! Yeah! Turn around to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids movie about talking animals. I really don't care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha! Good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease me. Oh. We wait in line a little longer, and Damien buys us snacks. Yum yum, snack snack, yum 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 yum. I don't know what that was. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats a little and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. This movie hasn't started yet. Vampires on. Is every other thing okay? Is everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I am a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Ah! I love Halloween Town. That's not scary though. Does he not like horror movies? That's probably it. Oh, interesting. It's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. Looks like he's about to rip the... It looks like he's about to rip the arm off, the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking. I love horror movies. They're my favorite thing in the world. Oh my god, I hate my life. The lights dim for the film. Damien screams. Oh. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice. He takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters, Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes. I thought I was about to say glittering body. I was like, no, this is not Twilight. No, 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 no. Okay? No. No, no Twilight. And well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. If he's dead, how does he have good abs? Can't work out if you're dead. But then again, he's a vampire. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Awaken my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops off of their stone coffins onto the floor. Stone coffins? You would think it'd be wooden. Is that stereotypical? Probably. Brother, is it time? Yes. Ars Carmela. Yes, husband. But also, mortal enemy, it is time. The three look at each other and then to the camera. Ah! Huh? For the Vampire Crusade. I don't know if Carmela is a boy or a girl. I just made her a girl. This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it was actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense moment in the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Oh, so Romulus has fallen in love with his wife. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. I got it. Okay. I got it. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you! Good sound effects? I think so. I think it was pretty good. Nailed it. Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Ah, I can't see anything. Ah! Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. Oh boy, we're getting into that hand holding. No, just kidding. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back on his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got into an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. It is kind of cute! I wish he would hold my hand again. Aww. My character's falling in love. Oh, that's cute. Aww. Adorable. Okay. Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what dads do best. Talk during the movie. Tell a dad joke. Point out plot hole. Ask what's happening. Tell a dad joke. Where does the dog go when it loses its tail?
What?
Where? To the retail store. I yell that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile on Damien's face.
Oh.
Good one, Jay. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, only with a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. You know what? Maybe he's a romantic comedy type of guy. Never know. We get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus, Bad Blood, and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt. Huh. It appears that the true vampire crusade was the vampire crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out. Hard. Lovely. That scares you, watching two people make out? Okay, Damien, okay. The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover, Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twisty ending. Our bloodline has been pure for thousands of years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again! More thunder, more ominous organs, and the movie fades out, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Lovely! Lovely! Yay! Good movie! Yeah! Good movie! Yeah. Good movie. It was a good movie. Damien and I walk out of the movie theater. Amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers, he's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to the vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought they were going to be. There would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Oh, a stroll! How lovely. Lovely strolls are so nice. They're so lovely. I'm talking too much. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. My cat is going crazy. How lovely. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company, yes. He thinks I'm lovely? I'm a lovely person. Damn, okay. Here comes the smooth response. Thanks. Cool, okay. Thanks. No problem. Crushed it. That's me. Crushed it. Nailed it. Oh, God. We both stand there feeling a little awkward, and I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavor, Jay. Trust me. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. Well, I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. I dig this. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a symmetry, this is strangely romantic. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that? Under my cloak. Ah, right. Damien folds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became more popular, alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
What?
I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help.
Oh.
Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. I mean, cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. Huh? To sit amongst generations of those who came before us and to be truly alive in the midst of so much death brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What? What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear. It begins lumbering slowly toward us. Its shape is taking more animal form and more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woof. Oh. It's a dog. Finally comes into the light. The friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls out its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey! We both look up, not expecting to see. Robert! Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog.
Hey.
This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her. And now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? For real! For real! The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, the tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks.
Hey.
My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paws. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs. Actually, most Victorian women of the highest fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops to his feet, extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Jay, if you allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief and presses it into my hand. Wow! Thank you, Damien. I'll use this to dry the tears for those I've lost. I can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. I wanna try this one. Okay. A noble purpose. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you, someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel appreciated. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just, okay, yes, how's the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But as it turns out, Damien is scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and him. Scary cool. Yeah, he's so cool, it's scary. Nice save, Jay. Yes, I did just self-vibe myself. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, it's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure that I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure that you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We'll make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Alright. Yeah! Day complete! Yeah!
With the works of Corey Feldman, he simply slayed the Lost Boys.
He slayed. I really need to pause to like stop talking right when it gives me the rank, because apparently they talk. I didn't know that. I get one more date. One more date. One more date. Then it's final. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna stop it there. I wanna do the whole third date in the next video, just like I did the second date in this video. That does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I sure did. It was really fun to do. And if you liked it, make sure to give a big whopping old thumbs up. And if you like the content I'm creating and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and become a part of the family. And as always, I will see you beautiful people in the next video. See ya.